What's up, Thomas? Totally missed yesterday. Totally forgot yesterday was Saturday. Yeah. So I figured I would hop in here and say I'm sorry. I'm old and I have a case of CRS. Can't remember shit anymore. Apparently. I am having a wonderful day. I mean, I woke up today and went, oh shit, today's Sunday, not Saturday. Yeah. So here I am trying to make up for yesterday. Girl Dad, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. Don't judge me. I'm doing my beautification. So you know how when you eat something like overly sweet or sour, how it like it gets you back here, right? Did you know that there's actually a muscle that actually cramps up? I had that happen this morning when I was eating my protein waffles because I had syrup on them. And now, because this muscle, what's called your masseter, actually, it comes down and connects to, runs right across your zygomatic arch. But anyways, I digress. That cramped up today. And so now, it's very sore, like any other muscle that cramps, how it's always sore after. Yeah, welcome to my life. Like, officially old lady status. I'm just saying. So, there's that. Forgot to get on here yesterday, so I'm here today trying to make up for it. And I'm just all out of sorts today. All out of sorts. Welcome to my life today. I have glitter on me. Mom's in there crafting a cup and now I have glitter. I don't know where the normal people are at, man. I have no idea, Jay. It's Sunday. They're not here because it's Sunday and I'm normally here Saturday. And I've normally got my poop in a group, obviously, and I'm not in the middle of doing said girl stuff at the moment. But, you know, they're asleep. They're in church being good people. I don't know. But yeah. I realized it this morning and was like, oh, get your shit together and, you know, do what it is that you're supposed to do. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Yeah. You was out and about yesterday? Well, yeah, you're here today. I actually had contemplated going to the truck show in Seminole, Texas yesterday, but I ended up not going because, well, I didn't do anything. Anything. I literally sat on the couch all day and I watched like whodunit documentaries. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I did. That was my Saturday. That was a terrible trigger point in my masseter. Shoo. Oh. Yep. Right there. So, all natural. That's me today. Look at this. I'm so out of sorts today. I don't have one. Not all women sell their bodies online for validation. That's not me. Ooh, you cited in the new pew pew. Nice, very nice. Very nice. Zip zip, I have self-worth and self-value, and I'm not an object, and I would never sell myself to be sexualized for validation. So you're on the wrong channel. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know what I bring to the table. I know my worth, and it's more than what the fuck you see. And if you can't see that in this live, then you're more than welcome to leave. But there ain't no way on this planet that I'm ever gonna do an OnlyFans, because women of character and of substance don't have to sell themselves. But that's just my opinion. That doesn't make it fact. That's just my opinion on the topic. You know? So, I think I'm not putting lashes on today. I think I'm going umbrella free. That's what I think. I love me in spite of what other people think. So, but from a psychology standpoint, Zip Zip, that just literally, you typed it out to us exactly what your character is. It tells us what you think of women, how you view women, how you value women. You think women have no value other than to serve you and your pleasure, which literally tells us the quality of character human being that you are. From a psychological standpoint, I'm just saying, you literally typed it out, your thoughts and your opinions, and the value that you put on women. And everybody can see it. And you can call it just trolling, but ultimately at the end of the day, those feelings are still there to a certain extent, or else you wouldn't type them. Because people with quality character do not project hate onto other people. But call it what you will. I like the fact he says, I'm just trolling, and then tries to say sweetheart, as in, like, you know, as in, like, that's gonna make it better because you used a nice honorific with me. Like, no, 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 that's not how that goes. You, like, they already posted, they already put it out there, and oh, I was just kidding, or I was just trolling, or I was just joking. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You really weren't. Like, that is literally your character in writing, on a screen, on the internet for the world to see. I think it's fantastic. But then again, people who do that, people who react and behave like that, don't understand that level. They don't have the same level of intellect to foresee what they're putting out there and what it says about their character and their person. So that's one gone for the day. What's everybody else up to? Shall we lash? Shall we not lash? To lash, to cumbrella, or not to cumbrella is the question. Nothing? Nobody? Nobody's got any answers? I mean, oh, good God, there they come. I need a big brother. I seen me in Minnesota at the Peterbilt in South St. Paul. God, it's been a billion years since I've been there. Yeah, Thomas Clay booted him. Sorry, guys, I didn't see it. You love the way I don't hold anything back. Yeah. I was in there to get I call it a butt plug. My truck's not purple. My truck is white with lavender fenders, but yes. I had to get a oil pan plug, and it was almost 4 years ago to the day, because it was right after I was at the Big Iron Classic, and the Big Iron Classic is going on, or went on, this weekend. No lashes, no umbrellas. Okay, there it is. One vote for no umbrellas. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I have 70 viewers and only 7 likes. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know. If you want to like it, awesome, like it. I'm not going to ask people to. I'm not going to ask people. Like, people come on lives and they're like, oh, hit the like and subscribe. I mean, if you like me, you'll subscribe. If you don't like me, you won't subscribe. I shouldn't have to ask you. You should do it because you're compelled to do it, not because you're being asked to do it. Did you talk to me, Markham Trucking? Thank you, Ryan. I literally come on lives to be entertained by you guys, to have conversations, and to engage with you guys. That's really the extent of it. Although I have gone back to the pondering and contemplation of, should I do a podcast? What am I going to put in there if I do a podcast? I live in Texas now. Actually, you guys, I moved from Minnesota to Texas. How's the trucking business? Actually, I haven't trucked in a couple of months. I've been dealing with the moved my mom here to Texas, moved myself here to Texas, unpacking and getting situated and getting settled and what have you. So, but I don't know a payment on the truck, so to take that kind of time off is not that big of a deal. Yeah. Hi, kitty. You guys like my pants? Can you see what the image is? Let me stand up here. There's an image. Oh, there's the image. Do you see it? There's another one. There's an image here. There's an image here. Can you see what the image is? Can you see it? These are my favorite leggings. No? I'm so sad you guys couldn't see the image. Oh, it's there. It's very much there. And it's not a unicorn. Not a unicorn. Not even close to a unicorn, actually. Do you guys want me to like draw it out for you? Trace it out so you can see what it is? Hang on, I'm feeling a little today. Texas seems like everyone's moving to Texas. You've never been. I love Texas. So when I'm on the road, I spend most of my time in Texas. So THC gummies. No, it's not THC gummies. I just put it here so it's not seen. I'm feeling blah today. It's the Kind patches, the energy patches. They're like all over TikTok. They sell them. There's a link here in case you wanted to look at them. But it's all the B vitamins, like every B vitamin on the planet, and it works, but it's not like caffeine energy. It's not like jittery energy. It's like motivated energy. Here, I'm gonna draw it for you guys so you can see it, okay? Okay. Can you see right here? These are fingers, okay? These are fingers. And there's fingers right here, okay? Fingers are holding, and I know you guys can see what the hell that is. And there would be this would be an entry point, and this would be an exit point. See the little X makes an exit. I mean, come on, can you guys seriously? Yes, yes, hands holding, and this would be, you see, is like the cap, the entrance point, and this little X right here makes an exit point. So I mean, come on, guys. It's really not that hard. Don't you see it? Come on. Oh my God, you guys are slow. You guys are slow. That's everybody's response when they see it. Oh my God. And yes, I wear them out in public and I don't care. They are my favoriteest leggings ever. Now you do. Yes, they're it's quite pornographic, I know, but I don't care. Because how long did it take you guys to see it? I literally had to like point it all out for you to get it, because most people when they look at it, that's the last thing that comes to mind. Because like why would somebody put something like that on a pair of leggings and wear them out in public? Like quite literally. Started liking me after this. Why? Because I have a sense of humor. Because I actually like art. I think it's a beautiful drawing rendition of said act, and I think it was beautifully done. And so I had it fashioned onto a pair of leggings. It is what it is, you know. Oh, hey, y'all. Hey, guess what? We got haters in the house. Yeah. You're a little slow, you're old. I mean, I'm not saying that you're old. I'm old, honey. I'll be 50 in a couple of years, so you know, it is what it is. But yeah. You still want to invite to Canada. I almost said Kansas. Oh, my cute little coffee cup. No, I have zero desire to go to Canada. It's cold. Always, in my mind. It is always cold there. Always. You're 50? I mean, I'm coming up on the half century mark. I mean, I never thought that's young. You're 61. Um, just think, like, you can go, I'm a half a century old. You gotta give you a few minutes to watch and chat. Copy, copy, copy. Yeah, don't text and drive. Um, that's not good. 'Tis no bueno. I um I had protein waffles for breakfast. Oh my god, they're so awesome. Not 50 yet, 2 years. Yeah, I'll be 47 in 9 days. Yep, yep. Today is mommy's birthday. Yesterday was Schmegley's birthday. So, no, it wasn't. Yesterday was not Schmegley's birthday. Yesterday was my oldest son's birthday. Oh my god. Yesterday was my oldest son's birthday. Today's my mom's birthday. In 4 days is Schmegley's birthday. And then 5 days after that is my birthday. Now, do you see why I get it confused? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Speaking of which, we're having dinner for you and mom's birthday. We are? When? I will tell mom happy birthday. She's in crafting. She's working on one of her custom order cups right now, so. Hello. Yeah. Mom, everybody says happy birthday. Oh, maybe she's out in the garage. When you get a couple of days off. Noted. Tuesday, I have to go to the Texas DMV to change my license. Did you know that Texas only does that by appointment? You have to make an appointment to pretty much do anything at the DMV in Texas. I'm usually live every Saturday. I just forgot yesterday was Saturday, so here we are today on a Sunday. Yeah, so there's that. I have to go to the Texas DMV to transfer over my Minnesota driver's license to a Texas driver's license, and I will be going back to work sometime next week after that is the plan. No, I'm not married, and no, I do not date. I am not interested in dating. I don't want to date anybody. I have too many personal goals. I have too many work goals, too many business goals. I have too much shit that I'm doing for me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let somebody else come in and try to distract or deter me from doing what it is that I want to do with my life. It's the same in Iowa. Yeah, so she can't make an appointment to, mom has to register her truck for Texas from North Carolina. You can't make an appointment for that, but you have to make an appointment for your driver's license. And they're two completely different offices that you do them at. I'm so glad that I don't have to register my truck here in Texas. My truck is registered in the state that the company is in that I am leased to. Like, yeah, it's going to cost me $100 to transfer over my CDL to Texas. $100. Just to literally print me out a driver's license. Why did I move to Texas? After Grandpa died 2 years ago, Mom's not really had anything in North Carolina, and she likes Texas, and I'm almost always in Texas. When I'm trucking, it's kind of like the central point. I can always get to Texas, and I can always get out of Texas, so I tend to spend a lot of time in Texas. So I figured, since Mom's in her 70s now, I would get a place with Mom, and I would help her with the bills so she doesn't have to use so much of her savings, and help her out with bills, and then also be able to get in and check in on her more frequently, because I never really, getting to North Carolina was a little harder than getting to Texas. So, no, she didn't, I was going to take it to the car wash, and she got impatient, so she washed it herself. You're glad I'm down the road from you. Thank you for the compliment on my tattoos. Tattoos. Yeah. So that's why Texas. It's to help my mom out so she doesn't have to dip into her savings so much to get by. And also because this is almost where I always am. So it just makes more sense. Hell no, I don't go to California. No way. Yep. You had connections from Texas? You did the same thing for your mom before she passed on. I mean, mom's only like 72. So it's not like she's really old. Not like grandpa who was in his 90s, but at the same time, tomorrow's never promised. And just like with grandpa, one day they're there and the next they're not, you know? So just trying to make the most of the time that I have with the people I care about the most, you know? Nobody's here forever. We all have an expiration date. You're parked and waiting to load milk. And it sucks that we wait so long in our lives before we realize that, and we miss out on so many opportunities to make memories. And I mean, mom's 70, grandpa was 90, you know. I did get some really good years in with grandpa. I'm going to get some really good years in with my mom, etc. What are my big goals? I am focusing back on me, my health, my mental health, my physical health, my fitness health, my nutrition health. And as far as business wise, I got plans for the truck, but that obviously is going to take time. We're leased onto a new company, so we're going to go do some belly dump work. We're going to see how that works out. And we are getting a new transmission put in the truck the end of October, and we're getting a new clutch. Well, when we do the transmission. Yes, grandpa was pretty awesome. I loved him so much. So that's the first step for the truck stuff. Yeah, we're gonna put a 13 in. My mechanic actually has a 13 sitting on the shelf that's been sitting there for probably about a year and a half, waiting for me to get around to putting in a new transmission. The synchronizer's going out in mine, so instead of fixing it, because that's stupid, we're just going to put a 13 in, and since we're going to put in a 13, might as well put in a new clutch, because we've never had a new clutch, so why not? That'll probably be the end of October, and then from there, we are going to we'll probably spend, because I'll be doing short haul belly dump stuff, but not here in Texas. So I'll probably go out for 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, let me be real. 3 to 4 weeks at a time, and I'll work. And then I'll come home for a week and go back out for 3 or 4 weeks. That's probably how that's gonna go. I can lease on. No, I'm not. I have no desire to do tanker. No, thank you. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. This belly dump work actually pays by the hour, so we're gonna see how that goes and see, like, what's it like? How do you know if you don't try? I've never, as an owner-operator, done hourly work, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the idea of getting paid to sit because there's a delay is real nice. Real nice. So we'll see. I mean, we'll either like it or we won't. That's all there is to it, you know? Belly dump's okay. It's easy, but sometimes it sucks. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you pull tanker, if you pull livestock, if you pull reefer, flatbed, like it's all fairly easy. You know, I mean, flatbed, yeah, it requires work, but it's still pretty freaking easy to throw some straps or throw some chains. You know, it's not that bad. Um, Everything sucks. Every aspect of the industry has its sucky points. Um, yeah, but there are people that absolutely love that. Like some people thrive in that higher level of chaos. Like I feel like to me, livestock has a lot more chaos than box freight, reefer freight, flatbed freight. You know, your freight is moving and is alive, and some people thrive on that. I thrive in the low level of chaos. So we're gonna stick with unmoving freight is what we're gonna call it. We're gonna stick with non-livestock type freight, inanimate freight. That's what we're gonna stick with. Um, for now. That could change. You never know. That's the luxury of the business, you know, is it's constantly changing. It's constantly changing. You have the opportunity to haul so many different types of freight in so many different areas, and there's no reason why you should ever get bored. Yeah, literally pull in, load, or do a drop and hook. Yeah, pull in, load, and then go unload. You know, 50 miles, I think, is what they're saying for the distance in the loads. I'm like, whatever. I can go to work as early as 4 in the morning if I so choose, and I don't have to work past 5 p.m. And I don't have to work weekends. I can. There's occasional Saturday work, but I don't have to. So yeah, let's give it a whirl. As far as my personal goals, I'm obviously, if you guys can't tell, I'm back in the gym. Um, and I have refocused. I am not focused on doing a competition right now. I am focused on rebuilding myself. Um, I obviously do not have the same muscle mass that I had before I became a truck driver, and that's okay. But I can have more than I have now, and I know that that is possible. Um, I literally have a gym a mile down the street from the house, and then I can even park my truck there. And um, I have a specific workout to do in the truck. So an 07 379 with a Cummins blown head gasket. Why the fuck have you not bought it yet? My truck's parked across the street. Why don't you go watch some of my videos? You'll see it. There's plenty of videos of my truck. And plenty of videos that show that my truck's parked across the street from the house. So it is what it is. I mean, that's half of what I paid for my truck. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as too much. I mean, you can literally fix the head gasket and then sell it for more than what you bought it for and what you put into it. It's an investment. That's what that is. I'm looking tired today, guys. What does putting glasses on have to do with being a truck driver? Yeah, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. Work-wise, my fitness goals, a power nap. I don't even know if that's what it is. I literally wake up every day at 7:30. Like, I went to bed last night later than normal. I'm normally in bed by 10. Went to bed at like 11:30, and I was up at 7:30 this morning. I actually went back to bed, which is rare. But yesterday I was just very, and the last probably 3 or 4 days I've been very, I don't want to do anything. But I keep making myself go to the gym because, well, that's what I do. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's I've been hitting the gym a little harder. Like, okay, I'm sore every time I go to the gym right at this point. So we haven't reached the point where we're no longer getting sore. Maybe that's what it is. I don't freaking know. I don't know. Maybe it's fatigue from not working. Hell, I don't know. You like the art behind me? This one? That is a Steve Hanks watercolor. That I have these kind energy patches, and they have all the B vitamins: B12, B1, B2, B9, B7, B6, B whatever, all the B vitamins. I haven't worn one in a few days, and I figured maybe that's why I'm tired. I don't know. I pretty much only put them on when I'm super tired like this, or super unmotivated, I guess you could say. And it's not so much that I need motivation, because motivation is garbage. Discipline is what keeps you going, and doing what it is that you need to do. But at the same time, I'm just like, bleh, you know. I went to Home Goods in Amarillo and removed your pictures of longhorns. Well, that happens. That happens. I actually have two of them. So I have this one, which is the lady on the beach. Oh, you can't see it. I gotta go over there. I do get plenty of water. I drink about 100 ounces of water a day, and I sleep 7 to 9 hours a night. And then there's this one, the lady in the shower. They're both by Steve Hanks. He walked in a day later and was like, what the fuck? And then I have this one, which Mom did. Look at that beauty. Mom made that. So, this one's your favorite? Yep, I got all my art hung up. I got my 5 generations with my mom as the baby. I have my Thomas Kincaid. Yeah. And then I have old pictures of me. That's me. Pregnant with schmegly corn. These are all pictures of me at obviously different stages of my life. There's me and Grandpa. And there's me, mean mugging. And my great grandma. And my dad. And there's me as like a 23-year-old. Yeah. What did you say about why does the Kincaid look tilted? It was the camera. It was the way I was holding the camera. And then this one, that's not me. Yeah. So, there it is. Artwork in my room. Yeah, that picture, the last one I showed, my middle son's old roommate, she painted that. She painted it of herself. But I just really liked it, so I bought it from her. Yeah. So, I like various things. What can I say? Although, I like good art. No, that's not me. That's a famous artist. He did, his name is Steve Hanks, and all of his art is done in watercolor. So, yep. None of the art in my room, none of the painted art in my room is of me. I have the one wall with pictures of me on it when I was younger. I was just a kid. You gotta renew your membership stuff. Your card expired? Well, I appreciate when you do. Nope. Nope, not me at all. My mom actually has one of his of a woman, I think in a white dress. I can't remember where it is, but yeah. My hair is still wet. I cannot go to the gym with wet hair. Brrr, come here. Meow. Everybody wants to see the meow pants. Oh, the meow pants. This is my baby. This is my baby kitty. I have beautiful hair. Thank you. I try. I try to take care of it. It tends to be healthier when I am home, obviously, because the water that I use. So when you're on the road and you're showering at different places, different truck stops, the water is different. Some places use water softener, some places don't, you know. We're gonna glider kit in 04. 567 Heritage with, ooh, oh, a 2024 copy. That'll be nice. Totally worth it. We should go see what Mom's working on. What do you think? Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi, Purr Pants. Hi, Purr Pants. I go Purr Pants. Why you lick me? Why you lick me? Why you lick me? Okay, get down. Go. Let's go see what Mom's working on. I hear her in here working. Is that carbon fiber cup?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was Murder Mittens. Can I touch this?
No.
Okay, don't touch it.
It's wet.
It's wet. Oh, can I
sealer on it so I can epoxy it?
Can I turn it with the button?
Yes.
This is Mom's current Jay said hi, Mom.
Ooh,
I'm on YouTube.
hi.
That's Mom's latest creation. You need to send her some pics and get a couple of cups done. Probably a good idea. She's currently this rolly chair on this floor. Let's see.
I just sanded it so it's dull.
Okay. She's working on a carbon fiber cup. And she just sanded it so it's dull, she says. It's obviously not, doesn't have any epoxy on it.
Here, move it out of the way. Move it away from that one.
Oh, move it up.
Down over here.
Oh. There, that's a much more better view.
What's your cat doing now?
Yeah.
Get out of there.
She's very talented.
Huh.
She has many skills. This is the wall of glitter. The wall of glitter. The wall of glitter. She has chrome glitters now even. So she's actually so you know the dash screws, how you can buy them with the gems in them? She's gonna make me custom dash screws. We're gonna take all the gems out, and then she's going to use a UV epoxy and make me custom glitter gem screws for my dash. I'm excited. I cannot wait. Yeah, her door of glitter. She has like over 250 bottles of glitter. So yeah, they're little. They're not even really guns. They're itty bitty babies. Little squirt guns. Pew pew pew. They'll get there. They'll get there. That part's easy. Like chest, back, bis, tris, like all of that's super easy. Legs. I work legs 3 days a week, you guys. I have a quad day, I have a and I have 2 gluten hamstring days. And that's just because that's where I struggle the most to get the level of development that I want. It doesn't take very much focus or concentrated work for me to build upper body. It's super simple. But lower body is slower developing for me because that's where I store the majority of my fat. So with that being said, that means that I have to work twice as hard to replace fat with muscle. So as the fat diminishes, the muscle, so it's like this. And I don't notice it as quickly as I do everywhere else because of that transition of muscle replacing fat. So it's not like I lose fat and then fill in with muscle. It's an actual, like, at the same time kind of thing. What? Why are you yowling at me? Yow, yow, yow. Kitty. Get her, kitty. Say pew pew. Pew pew pew. Get her, kitty. You're back. Meowie was swatting at Kesa. Oh, that was funny. Come here, Bubby. Uppy. Hello, Babadoo. Hello. That's my boy. Is that my boy? Is that my boy? I'm not evil. Kesa wants to play with my cat, which Kesa's my mom's dog. And my cat does not like to play with dogs. And so, Kesa plays with her mom's cat. But again, Chrome can approach Meow, and Meow doesn't swat at him. Because again, they were, you know, he was raised with her. And Kesa was raised with my mom's cat. You see what I'm saying? So my mom's cat doesn't like my dog, and my cat doesn't like my mom's dog. Come here, Kesa. Kesa, Uppy. No, not over there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ugh. Here she is. This is Mama's dog. She's very camera shy, if you can't tell. She has one blue eye and one brown eye. She's a sweet baby. She's a sweet, sweet baby. She's very cuddly, unlike Chrome. Chrome's like, I do not cuddle. I will play your stupid human game and get in your lap and show myself off, but yeah. Where's my dog? He's right here. Bubby Lou. Oh my god, there's not enough room up here for both of them. Casey, get down. Get down. Come here, Bubby. Bubby Lou. Uppy. Come here. Hey. Hey. Uppy. Uppy. He's right here. This is my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. Oh. Anaconda squeeze. There you go, boy. There you go, boy. There you go, boy. Okay, go on. Uppy. Up. Bubby Lou. Up. Up here. Good boy. It's a pet party. We got the cat. We got the dog. We got the other dog. Yeah. Hi, Bubba. A handsome boy. Are you a handsome boy? Puppy dog. And a puppy dog. So, yeah, it's about time to go to the gym. It's 1:30. Oh my god. I'm very, very full of the I don't want to's this week. For whatever reason, I'm getting plenty of sleep, getting plenty of water, I'm eating plenty of food. I have no idea. I have no idea. Thank you for the compliment. But it is about time to get ready to go to the gymnasium. Shoulders. Got to go work shoulders. I want those like big, beautiful, like boulder shoulders. I do want to go to bed. Huh. That's all I want to do is like lay around and be lazy, but I can't allow myself to do it for more than one day. Because then it puts me on the fast track to the I'll do it tomorrow plan. And I don't want to be there anymore. I don't want to be on that plan. So I force myself to go. The most important days to force myself to go are the days that I don't want to go. Time for your nap before going to work. Maybe you should call in. I mean, it's Sunday. Who works on Sundays anyways? Ugh. No way. I'm glad I don't have to work weekends at the new job, though. You ain't working today. I don't blame you, man. It's Sunday. I think Sundays are the days that you're not supposed to do anything. That's my personal opinion. I mean, it's the day I go to the gym for sure, but you know, typically if I take a day off from the gym, it's almost always a weekday. Yesterday it happened to be a Saturday, but for the most part it's typically a weekday if I'm going to miss a day of the gym. Race day and then football. Nope, not married. If I ever got married again, he would have to live in the house next door. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. You work 3 days a week, that's it? Sounds like a pretty gravy job. You work Sunday through Thursday? Okay, I mean, I guess that's not so bad. Then you're off Friday, Saturday. I don't know. I don't do well in a regular work schedule. That's how long my hair is. Oh yeah, that's right. So you basically work 6 days a week. Or 7. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. No, I don't work tomorrow. I think I'm going back to work next week. I drive truck. I own my truck. So I will work for weeks at a time and then take a day off or a week off or whatever. You seen me in person? When did you see me in person? Setting up your retirement. Brings out the beauty in me more. What are you talking about? No, it does not. Kitty, stop licking out all your fur. I was delivering in Linwood. I don't remember. It must have been a long time ago. Wait, was I picking up plywood? I think I was loading there. Plywood. It is a 50 bar. It's relaxing seeing you play with your hair. One of my friends says whenever I play with my hair on a live, he ends up falling asleep. Yeah, it was a couple years ago. It was 2003, I think. It was like in the fall of 2003. They make plywood there, right? Hell no, he didn't get his license yet. He didn't even have a driver's license, let alone a truck license. Yeah, I remember I loaded there, and then I went up to Mount Airy to the Mayberry Chrome Shop and took a nap. I loaded there and I did not tarp there. I took it up to the Mayberry Chrome Shop and my son tarped it while I took a nap because I was exhausted. And then I brought that somewhere back to the Midwest. I want to say Illinois, like Decatur, I want to say. No, of course I didn't make it very far. Oh, you mean when I loaded that load? No, I didn't make that load very far. No, not at all. Yep. I remember because when we unloaded it, it was cold. So I knew it had to be fall. It was right around the end of the time that Cregan was on the truck with me. And I remember that place. I had to get out and I had to stand on whatever side of the truck that they were loading on and watch them load. And I had to throw an X strap across the front. And I looked at the guy and I was like, what? because I had never thrown an X strap, because all my winches were on one side. So, yeah, the guy helped me with that. Maybe that was you. I don't know. Um, yeah, they tried to tell me that they didn't think that my high vis vest was going to be accepted because it was pink. I remember that as well. And I was like, what the hell does the color have to do? High vis is high vis, man. um, of course I was mad as hell when I was free. I was always mad as hell when I was cold. That was before I started hauling steel. That was back when I was hauling grain bin parts. So I would haul grain bin parts out. I had hauled grain bin parts out to some little chicken farm just north in Virginia, and came down. I think I spent a weekend with my mom and went and loaded and took it back to Decatur. Yep. Mom's playing Name That Tune on her phone. Yes, that's exactly why I don't want to go to Canada. Because in my opinion, Canada is always cold. I will say I do miss Cregan being on the truck when I was flatbed. Like, he drove me crazy and I wanted to punch him in the face half the time. But the other half the time, it was absolute, like, it was awesome. We had a good time. Canada sucks. I mean, that's a matter of personal preference. I've never been to Canada, but in my brain, Canada is always cold. Barbados, I would go to Barbados in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Because who doesn't like warm weather all the time? I do. I do. I would rather be warm. Yeah, see? Mexico. Yes. 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 The closer to the equator, the happier I am. I don't know if it's so much laying on the beach as it is just, I like the sun. I really, really like the sun. And I like the warmer weather. Some people like the cold weather. I like the warm weather. You're gonna get a place in the Caribbean. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming to the Caribbean. Save me a room. Yeah. I have an open invite. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I have a friend who wants to go on a cruise down to like God, I can't even remember where now. It'll come to me later. Yeah, well, your wife and I'll hang out and, you know, we'll find things for you to fix and repair and do. And kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Tell your wife I said hi, by the way. Your wife and I'll find plenty of fun to go have. Notice I didn't say trouble to get into because I don't get in trouble. So, anyways, I gotta go. I gotta go eat some food. And I gotta go to the gym. It'll be fine after I go. It's just getting there, you know? It's I have to force myself to get there. Once I'm there, I'm okay. Totally okay once I'm there. And what usually starts out as I'm just going to do a half-hour workout turns into like an hour plus. So it's just that getting there, you know. Of course, I will. Everybody have a wonderful day. Sorry I missed yesterday, but I'm here today. Um, next weekend, Saturday. I mean, I think. Well, tell your wife to come visit. I am gonna enjoy the gym once I get there. It's just like I said, getting my ass to the gym. Um, something good to eat. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I gotta find something though. You wanna come visit? What, Texas? Texas is beautiful. You should come to Texas. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Me and your wife need to go hang out. I mean, you're welcome to come too, I suppose. uh, we'll bring mom along and we can all four go get something to eat and hang out and have a drink or something. Hey, there's a place here that has really great spicy watermelon margaritas. Just so you know. They have fantastic burrito tacos as well. But that's a whole topic for another discussion. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm gonna go eat some food and I will chat with you guys next week. Everybody take care. Have a good weekend. Put bail money up.